Oh, hi, Mark. I did not do it. I did not hit her. The record is actually spinning in the opposite direction because we are entering a new dimension here in VR Radio. Definitely not because I accidentally animated it to spin the wrong way, but hey, folks, it is Wednesday, my dudes. I woke up this morning and I was like, yes, I get to say the line, the Wednesday line. But hey, folks, we're getting it started off here with some classic new job ace. Thanks for joining, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday so far. What's up, AJ? What's up, Datota? What's up, Maximilian? We got new job ace, Tsurugu no Mai. I don't know how to pronounce that, so we're just gonna play it. Welcome. What's up, Bad Zach? Good to see you, man. Rio says I submitted a song yesterday. Hey, check it out, man. Thanks for submitting. AJ says, what is this show about? Well, hey, this is a radio and talk show. We're just going to be playing some tunes, taking some calls in Discord, and just chatting about life. Welcome to VR Radio. Hey, what's up, KSI? Welcome. That's the actual KSI for those that don't know. Flowerbox says, I love VR and getting lost in it. Your videos are super inspiring. Well, hey, man. Thanks. Thanks for joining. George Bush says, hello. Well, hello there, President Bush. Thank you. Dakota says, Jack, we need an answer. Is cereal a soup? You know, real quick, folks, let me know how the audio is, but aside from that, cereal is soup. Here's my reasoning. Soup can be eaten really only at lunch or dinner. Okay, not a lot of people have soup for breakfast. Whereas cereal can only really be eaten for breakfast. Okay, maybe a midnight snack, right? So there's the only correlation between the two is really a light liquidish substance with some hard pieces in between. So honestly, I would not characterize breakfast as soup. Folks, you heard it here first. We got Changed My Mind by Saint Weekend here on VR Radio. Chris brings up a good point here. He says, I eat cereal 24/7, so it's soup to me. And honestly, I can agree with that. I think it really comes down to personal choice. I mean, it's really a question of free will, honestly. I think if we as conscious humans cannot eat cereal whenever we want or even describe it as what we want, you know, personally, I don't think it's soup, but someone else could. So honestly, I think that's truly one of the real answers of the universe. Now, another age-old debate here, folks. Tomato classified as fruit or vegetable. And honestly, Pixel Cat in chat says tomato is both a fruit and a vegetable. And honestly, I can agree with that. The reasoning being, okay, you can eat a tomato with ranch dressing, right? As you would any other vegetable. However, unlike most vegetables, it has a very juicy sort of, center, similar to that of a fruit. So honestly, I think it kind of falls in the middle spectrum. Marisol says, I'm so nervous to go on a plane today. Marisol, let me give you a piece of advice from a seasoned traveler here. What you need to do is just imagine that the plane is going to crash, okay? Just imagine in your head, go over the scenario, okay? And what that will do is sort of reverse engineer the situation, okay? So after you've already gone through it in your head, it won't scare you anymore. Because you are essentially creating your own reality, right? Okay, so once you do that, then look at the plane and realize it's not going to crash. Okay, reverse engineer your own fear. No, I'm kidding. You're going to have a great flight. It's okay. Folks, next up we got The Only True Technology Is Nature by Stack One here on VR Radio. Plus, depending on what flight you're going to be taking, Marisol, you're going to get some free snacks, you know, some peanuts, some pretzels, maybe if you're lucky, a biscotti, a delicious airline cookie, and maybe even some, you know, Sprite, some orange juice. Hey, you'll have a great time on your flight. Don't worry. That was The Only True Technology Is Nature. Next up we got Trippin'. Coconut says, my brother used to be afraid of roller coasters, so I just told him once, don't worry. If we go on this coaster and it crashes, at least we both die. And a random little girl next to us heard it and started crying. Good Lord. That is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Folks, I'm very happy to announce that the clone program here on VR Radio has gone into beta testing. We now have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have about 7 clones of Jack here in VR Radio. We're going to be taking it out of beta testing and hopefully into public trials here in a couple weeks. Actually, a new one just popped in. This is absolutely one of the largest strides in modern technology. We have successfully cloned myself. I don't know why anyone would want more of me, but hey, you know, we never stop to think if we should. We only did it. And if it is a good choice, well, hey, that's up to you. can see there are many imposters here in chat, and only the true Jack can be seen here. There's actually no one single true Jack. We are all one here. And then we just have one SK over here. I love it. Folks, next up we got Scenario by Soho. Thanks for tuning in to VR Radio. Interesting question from firefighter Avery. He says, on a scale of 1 to F, how sad are you about losing to Notre Dame? You know, on one hand, right, it's very sad, okay? It's a historical landmark. On the other hand, what gives me hope is that we are a resilient bunch, right? We're going to rebuild it. You know, London burned down in the 1800s, wherever it was, 1500s, I don't know. But we rebuilt. And obviously the original materials aren't going to be there, but what's nice is that it'll make room. That was Scenario by Soho. We got probably one of my new favorite DJs of the week, Mount Fugitive. Sort of a mix between Japanese sounding vibrations and the lovely lo-fi itself. Enjoy the next 3 tracks by Mount Fugitive. Crazy how nature do that, Jay. What's up, CR and Phoenix Flint? Welcome to the stream. Keanu says hi from Australia. It's 9:16 p.m. and your voice is sending me to sleep. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Hope the wallabies over there aren't getting you too hot. You know, got the kangaroos jumping around here, but hey, thanks for tuning in to BBC Radio Hour, even though BBC is British. Folks, we got trees coming up next. Yeah, on VR Radio.
Yeah, my friends, we are doing African radio today. We have trees playing right now. Okay. Shout out to the Phoenix Flame. Okay. African radio. What is his name? Bernard says, stop with the AU accent. Okay. You do not want me to do the Australian accent. I will do the African accent. Okay. African radio.
feel like we should have like different days. So, you know, like Thursday could be African radio. Wednesday could be Australian radio. Weird Gamer says, I feel like I left autoplay on and the video changed.
What's going on, Holmes? Welcome to VRadio, man. We're playing some great lo-fi, man. You know, over here in the East Coast, Atlanta, you know. That was Trees by Mount Fugitive. Next up, we got Happy Thoughts by Mount Fugitive.
Yeah, I might need to, you know, work on the cello one a bit more, but just watch the viewers plummet as I do different voices. XX Phoenix Flame, XX. Great classic name there. I dig the X's in the name. It definitely reminds me of you know, the old Call of Duty days. You know, when you're going around Modern Warfare 2, playing gun game. Good times. Hey, Totoda, good luck with your trampoline. He says he has to remove it from his yard as a storm destroyed it. Good luck with that, man. And Bennett says, Jack, are you excited for Endgame? You know, I have not heard of that. What is Endgame? Can you enlighten me? Oh, you're talking about Avengers. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited to see sort of where they go with the storyline. And honestly, the only conclusion is obviously Ant-Man and Thanos. No spoilers, alright, I won't spoil it. Looks like we have the real Disrupt in chat. I'm a huge fan. He says IDK, who is in the VR Radio voice chat right now, but I, Jack, number 6854, have taken the ultimate step to becoming host of the Disrupt channel itself. Hey, you know, I mean, I'm just a clone. I'm not the one who actually makes the videos. I just do the radio. So, you're gonna have to take that up with corporate.
I delivered the message. Now
let's check the second message.
ready?
Mom, the doctor's deodorant discovery now contains M3. Got that? M3 to stop odor 24 hours a day.
That was Motion by Tuscan.
and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6.
Flame Joke says, are we talking to the real Jack right now? And the answer to that is another question, and that is, what is the real Jack? What is reality itself? I mean, one can say their name is one thing, but honestly, names are a collection of syllables that are formed by the tongue, the mouth, and the lips. We got the original Big Mac in chat. It reminds me of that video where he's like, this is how you eat. Where he's holding the Big like, this is how you eat a Big Mac. And then his friend slaps it out of his hand. You wanna know what I'm talking about? It's one of my favorite videos. Folks, we got 04317 introduction by Flughand. Ashlyn says, do you use AltSpace? I do. It's, you know, compared to VR Chat, I think AltSpace is one of my, I honestly think it wins the debate between VR Chat and AltSpace if you had to pick one, simply because of the multiple events it has. It definitely reaches different interest points, you know, whether you're interested in business, whether you're interested in finance, gaming,
Time to relax.
really anything.
Time to reflect.
You could find an event in AltSpace that matches your interest in meeting like-minded people, and I think that's truly what VR is meeting other people. That's one aspect of it, for sure. Folks, we got Corona by Evie here on VR Radio. Kay Sanders says, do you think the high upfront cost VR headsets have is worth it? You know, I think it depends on the person. You know, it depends on what you're going to be using it for. But the majority of people, like if you're into gaming, right? If you're into online, if you're into technology, I think the high upfront cost of VR headsets is absolutely worth it. It's an upfront investment, but you're early adopting, right? You're at the forefront of a technology, the bleeding edge of a technology, and I think that's super valuable for future-proofing your plans, right? We got Hyla by Flughand. You know, it's interesting. I was at a sort of meeting a couple months ago in the education sector, and they kind of gathered some people around Atlanta that are in the VR industry to kind of talk about different classes they have in the gaming industry. So we were kind of taking an advisor route, and one of the teachers sort of had a remark that he said he does not think VR is the future of education of the gaming industry. And it was interesting. It was like seeing a established teacher in the gaming space with an inherent sort of disinterest of a new technology. And I think on one hand it comes down to maybe a sort of a worry that an established way of doing things, right? A inherent way that the industry is set up now. When a new technology comes, it can, no pun intended, it can disrupt that, right? It can change everything about an industry. So veterans in that industry inherently maybe can't, see how it can be used in their current system. And it's interesting to see some people, open up to change with wide open arms, right? And others sort of push it away. And I'm not, I'm not judging anyone that maybe pushes a new technology away or pushes a new way of doing things away, but I think there comes a point where a change is inevitable. It's interesting. Folks, we got If Monday Feels Like Friday here on VR Radio. He says, well, then what is the future of gaming if not VR? Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I can kind of understand where some people are coming from when they say VR is not the future, right? I mean, especially if you've been alive for, let's say you're over the age of 40, you've seen VR, I think, had 2 iterations now, right? 2 iterations in the 60s and 90s. So, on one hand, I can understand it. Right? On the other hand, the new wave is coming, folks. The 4th wave of computing is coming. Flame joke, and that Zach says, other than lo-fi, what's your favorite genre of music? It switches from week to week, but I'd say one of the main sort of flagships in my library is 60s rock. Yeah. The Beatles, Rolling Stones. I dig that sort of psychedelic age of explorational vibrations. Interesting comment from Echo Gaming Luke. He says, the future is not VR, but the future is knowledge. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, when I say the future is VR, it's one asset, one aspect of VR, right? I mean, to define the future or to put a pin on it, I think, is missing the point of life itself, you know. That being said, I think as we get more connected to computers, as we interface with them more, the idea of being separated from the mass amounts of knowledge available to us, the idea of being separated by a screen, right? To interfacing with it through typing, through using our thumbs to type on a pad is going to be very outdated. I think we'll be able to interface and get mass amounts of information just by thinking. That being said, folks, we got It's Fine by Chopaf. Folks, don't forget, we're going to be taking some calls here in Discord in about 5 minutes. For the last 20 minutes of the show or so, you can click the link in the description to join the VR Radio channel. Number one, Big Mac No Pickles says, I think the future is SR, super reality, where games transcend reality and you can experience more than you can just by living. A super reality, a simulation of everything we want to do. So it's funny, Big Mac, I actually had a dream just a few hours ago that I was in sort of what you're describing, a super reality. It was almost like lucid dreaming, right? I was aware I was dreaming, but I was flying through different realities, flying through different games, in a simulation, and living lives, right? And I could hear other people in my head that were connected to the super reality as well. It was like we were connected to the system. This is all in a dream, right? This is not reality. But it was interesting. It sort of lines up to what you said. That was It's Fine by Chopaf. He says, well, everything starts with a dream. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. It was funny, it was like, there was a point in the dream where I, like, plugged in, like, I turned it on, and immediately I was talking to, like, a girl and another guy, and it was just like 3 of us, and we were in this, like, new beta program of testing this new brain interface where we could communicate almost telepathically through the internet, right? So she was like, whoa, this is so cool. The other guy was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. And I was like, hey guys. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, holy crap, this could be abused. This is, on one hand, this is a great technological innovation. On the other hand, terrifying. It's funny. Maybe I'm slowly losing my mind, or maybe I'm finding it. Folks, only time will tell. Got some new vibrations coming up from Fat John here on VR Radio. And as always, we got the last 20 minutes of the show coming up. We're going to be taking some calls here on Discord. Discord? Question mark. Hey, Jack. You're live on air. What's up, Jack? Let me turn Jack up. Give me 1 second.
I can't really hear you, actual Jack. Yeah, I can't seem to be hearing you, actual Jack.
Hey, SK okay. Jack. How's it going?
Hello, I am female Jack from the alternate universe.
Oh, really? Okay, very cool.
Yeah, hello. Hello, I am female Jack from the alternate universe.
How's life, female Jack?
Well, it has been kind of stressful. I'm trying to learn how to drive, and I guess I'm in the rocky process at the moment, but I'll get there.
I feel that.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
It's
Speaking of which,
it's a hard skill, but you'll learn it. You got this.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Thank you, actual Jack. Thank you, leader Jack. Anyways, actual Jack. Since I'm not really up to it lately, can you give some motivational advice? If you ever feel low, what do you usually do to cheer yourself up?
You know, I go on a walk or a run, right? I completely remove myself from whatever I'm doing. Like if I'm focused on doing something on the computer or, you know, whatever it may be, I'll remove myself and just take my dog, go on a walk. It'll be 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. And that, for some reason, removing oneself and then coming back to the task at hand always seems to boost my mood.
Oh, do you prefer hot showers or cold showers when you're stressful, when you feel stressful?
Definitely hot showers.
Oh, really?
But I will say, in the morning, I do like doing cold showers because it like immediately wakes me up. But that's usually not when I'm in like a bad mood. If I'm in a bad mood, then I'll just kind of chill.
Alright, yeah. I getcha.
Are you going through some bad moods?
Well, things aren't really as pleasant lately, but I'm trying. I'm also in the stage of college, so I'm like, not really college, but like choosing which path to take, and I'm generally very indecisive, so... Yeah, I'm kind of like very confused and conflicted, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
The answers are all within you. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty nice, leader Jack. It's pretty nice.
Hey, I hope I can help, female Jack. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Well, see you later.
Do you have any pastries that you've been eating recently?
Pastries. Oh, actually, so everyone in the stream, this is the female Jack pastry segment, and today I shall review French toast. French toast is absolutely great with cheese. That is all.
Holy guacamole, cheese, that's a life hack right there. I've never heard it.
Right?
You heard it here first, folks. Female Jack says, cheese on French toast. I'm going to try that.
Hell yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, yeah. Well, thanks for, the talk, the leader Jack.
Oh, well, hey, thanks for calling in, female Jack. Always good chatting with you.
Well, fellow people from this industry, female Jack will now go back to her alternate universe.
Peace, that's good.
Bye-bye.
It's great. Cheese on French toast. I actually really want to try that now. It sounds delicious. Big Mac says, maybe lucid dreaming will be one of the future forms of entertainment. Imagine a place where people can go to sleep and be induced to have lucid dreams, where they can do whatever they feel like. Yeah, man, that's been a really interesting topic, or something that's been on my mind for the past couple of weeks. I feel like I have a very imaginative brain. I have a very active dream life, one could say, but I can never really lucid dream that well. So I've kind of been researching, like, what are the ways to induce lucid dreaming? Can someone that does not know how to lucid dream teach themselves to lucid dream? I don't know. We'll see. Hey folks, we're taking some more calls in Discord. There are so many Jacks in chat. I'm sorry, I cannot get to everyone, as you can see. Holy crap. The Jack clones are absolutely taking over. Brilliant. Adley, save us from this Jack nightmare. This Jack clone nightmare. Are you there, Adley?
Oh,
Oh, are you
oh, hey, there we go.
there? Hey, what's up,
I
man?
pushed the talk turned on. Wait, why did you just? Oh no, you didn't. Okay, no, I thought you just messaged me. It's another one of you.
No, they're like ants. They just keep multiplying.
This is kind of scary, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's,
Yeah, it's actually a government conspiracy. So
disrupt, become Jack. So
Hey,
you're
so-
saying about lucid dreaming?
yeah, man, I've been
I had
kind
that
of
once.
yeah. How did you do it?
I've like zero memory of it, and I've no idea like how I got myself to that state. But one of the things I read is that if you hold your hand like sort of up in the air when you're lying in bed, and the idea is if your hand's up in the air, when you start to drift off, your hand will fall down, it'll hit you, it'll wake you up, and then you put your hand back up. And if you keep doing that, apparently you'll get tired enough that you'll sleep, and it will somehow affect your brain in a way to trigger
Whoa.
lucid dreaming. But I have no idea what the science behind that is.
Whoa. Okay, so if you're sleeping and you put your hand up and you just
Like
keep
you're
doing
lying
that.
down, you hold it up, and it'll fall, it'll hit you, it'll wake you back up, but eventually you'll fall asleep in like a different way. Big Mac says, "I will lucid dream." He just repeats it to himself, and he
Repeat.
does.
That's
That's,
interesting.
That's the real solution.
I was thinking it'd be fun to like try all of the different techniques like that, like repeating or the hand thing. There's like
That's
some
a pretty good idea. Like you could do a video out of that actually.
yeah.
Just like trying desperately to lucid dream.
Be interesting.
Well, I
I've
feel
also
like you could
Okay.
probably do like take sleeping pills or something. There's probably
Yeah.
sleeping pills that would like stimulate your mind in the right way to do that.
Well, it's interesting. There's a company called On It, and obviously I'm not sponsored by them, but they have this product called Alpha Brain. It's sort of like a nootropic that
Oh,
sort
it's
of
like an
helps.
Alex Jones thing.
It's actually Joe Rogan. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay.
But I was testing it out, and it helps for focus, but it also makes your dreams super vivid, which is interesting. It's
Oh,
yeah.
how
So
does that work, and how do they prove that?
they don't advertise it as making your dreams vivid. It's just one of the side effects.
Oh,
And I've seen on Amazon there's a couple like lucid dreaming pills. I don't know how accurate or safe they are, but
yeah. I
don't
feel
know.
like you probably want to read like all of the documentation before
Yeah.
you pick something like that.
for sure. Interesting.
So have you never lucid dreams, or have you like before, just like accidentally?
Yeah, I have accidentally. Actually, last night the closest I've come in a while. It was like
Mhm.
it felt like 15, 20 seconds of lucidity, but yeah, I've been
So
trying.
what did you do? What did you do in those like 10 seconds?
I flew through like multiple worlds. It was like
Whoa.
one time I was flying through the city, and then I was flying through like a desert or like a tree junglescape.
In 10 seconds?
Yeah, it was like super quick. It was like
You're pretty,
zooming
pretty
through.
fast flyer.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's on Google. There's books. There's so many books about it. I just looked at it there now, and it's like 30. Yeah, there's a 30-day lucid dreaming obstacle course,
Oh, snap.
and it's like a book, and it guarantees you lucid dreams in 20 days. You should get that, and you should
It's
turn that
guaranteed.
into like a blog post or something.
Guaranteed lucid dream. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Hell yeah.
It's great. Well, hey, Adley, I hope you reach your dreams today.
Dude, I hope so too, man. That's like you get up every day. That's the real dream.
That's what it's
Reaching the
all
dream.
about. That's what it's all
Super
about.
circular. See you later, dude.
Peace.
Bye.
Folks, the chat is going insane. You guys are absolutely insane here. The clones are, way too prevalent. I think we're gonna have to call the containment unit to get some of these clones under control. This is out of control. Guys, I like to try to keep a show that has order. Provides a nice little buoy in the ocean of life. Emulating lo-fi and chill vibes. But folks, these chat clones, they are bringing chaos to our little buoy out in the ocean. But hey, such is life. A Yammy Man, you're live on VR Radio. What's up?
Hey, I was originally a Jack, but I have started to come back from being Jack. As you can tell, my voice mannerisms haven't quite come back fully, but
yeah, I feel like I'm talking to a fellow low pitch vibration.
Low pitch vibrations.
Yes, we're reaching.
Down under.
Absolutely, we're reaching the same frequency here. Hey, let me ask you.
Yes.
What is your profile picture?
It is a Kali from the virtual, inspired by League of Legends sort of K-pop and KDA. They did a music video thing a couple months back.
Oh, I see. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, let me.
It's probably the coolest music video I've ever seen. And my profile picture is actually the rapper in the group. She's cool as heck.
Interesting. Can you post a link to that maybe in the Discord? I'd like to check it out.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So let me ask you a question while you're at that. Obviously, the topic sort of has gone to dreaming. Sorry, someone posted something in chat.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with lucid dreaming? Have you been able to reach that?
I am. Probably once in my entire life. I don't even remember what I did. I think I just I remember it vividly, like how I realized though, this sort of was in like a classroom setting, and then I realized that the school wasn't going back for like another week, and like the mirror, and it just like vibrated like almost like water, like sort of like a droplet going into water, but it was like,
Whoa.
and just like that, it was weird, like it's like a boom moment, you know?
Yeah.
It was like everything's shook. What chat should I post the link in? VR Radio?
Maybe, yeah, VR Radio works. Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's almost like, that point where everything feels real, right? And then you're aware of it, and it feels so foreign. Almost. It's interesting. That's great.
Almost like there's like if you get too like, if you're doing something that's too like high energy, or something that's too like you to have a higher like heart rate actually, wakes you up, because if you gotta like do it, take it slow, you know, you gotta like, you can't just like go into, or you can't just go into like flying.
Yeah.
If you want to have a lasting, you gotta build up to it.
Huh. See, it kind of like starts slow so it doesn't like jolt you out.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
imagine. Okay.
Because that was my mistake. I ended up doing, so I don't know, I remember. I think I was just like running or something, and even that caused me to just wake up. I lost it.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder if it could almost be a form of entertainment in the future, like if we're able to induce it, like
Yeah,
easily.
totally. There'd have to be some sort of like catch-all method for it, or some sort of like, I don't know, just state of mind you have to be in, and then there'd be ways of getting you into that state of mind.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, hey, Yummy Man, as always, I hope you reach your dreams today.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thanks for...
I mean, I'm probably going to be reaching them dreams too, because it's like nearly midnight where I am.
Oof. Hey, rest easy, man.
I've got nothing going on tomorrow. You know, you too, man. I mean, you got a day ahead of you.
Right on. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, adios, amigo.
Peace. Folks, thanks for tuning in to VR Radio. It's been a good Wednesday. It's been a strange show. As always, we're going to end the show in pure chaos fashion as the Jack clones multiply. We're going to have to go in the channel. Should we do it? Hey, guys, thanks for calling in. Pick a Jack. Okay, we'll do one more call. I'm gonna close my eyes and pick a random Jack. Hey, Jack.
Oh, is it me?
What's up, Jack?
It's me.
It's
hey,
you?
Jack. It's yeah, it's me, Jack.
Oh.
Did I actually get chosen? I was. Wow, this is actually. Should I grab my ukulele and play a little song, Jack?
Well, hey, if you want to, Jack. It's up to you.
It's been a while, Jack.
It's been a minute.
Hold on. Oh, I mean since I've been but yes, I mean I could do the VR radio thing if you wanted.
Hey, if you want to close us out, that'd be great.
Bring that back. Oh, that would be, yo, that's such an honor, man. And I've got 3 minutes before my internet cuts, so just getting those lyrics up quickly.
Brilliant.
I'll change my mic settings so I don't cut it. I'll pull it all the way green. They taught me, right? Alright. It's a bit out of tune, but who cares?
Hey, that's fine.
VR radio, it's virtual reality. VR radio, it's hosted by Jack. Will learn. Yes, I was told to pronounce it like that. He will answer all the calls politely. Try to get them all talk about virtual reality on VR radio. It's virtual reality. It's also a radio on VR radio. It's hosted by Jack Wilmer.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks, Lachlan.
It was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm being, excuse me, who's Lachlan? I'm Jack.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Thanks, Jack.